Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. Uh, my name is Miftah Zaman, and I'm a musician, singer, and also a learning and development professional. Actually, I was not ready for such a wonderful introduction. Thank you so much. That truly means a lot. Uh, I have been, it's a bit exciting thing for me to be here today because, well, I am an alumnus from BRAC University. So, and standing here in BRAC University, I was preparing a lot. I took a lot of preparation so that whatever I say, it means something for the audience in front of me. And as I was preparing, probably my colleagues, they realized that I'm not doing a very good job. So they were really concerned about me, and they're very sweet people. And they have sent me, one of them actually sent me one of the videos of TED Talk by Shah Rukh Khan. Now, whenever he sent it out of his sincere care about me, but I was reminded about my one acting job that I have done in my entire life, so far as I can recall. That was in BRAC University TAR, residential campus, you guys know about it. So, and it's not a very pleasant memory, I must say, because when I was acting, right before the acting starts, the main drama stage was Jatra. It was open stage. The director of the drama, he was supposed to give me the script long before, but he did not. He gave it to me right in the moment when the drama starts. So naturally, I'm freaking out. I'm saying, what do I do with it? He comes to me, he gives me the bundle of papers, tells me that, dude, Dosto, I know you will do something, do it. Nazrul, what do I do with it? So my role was basically shoot through the horror is how you call. Basically, this character is, it sets the plot for the next part to come in the drama. And he comes and he sings he sings his part. That was my job. So I was supposed to have a dholak on me. I thought I will place the dholak, place the papers on the dholak in such a manner so that the audience don't see it. And with that, I went on the stage. So my role was supposed to be something like that. So I go there, with the dholak on me and the papers hidden behind the dholak. I started singing, mind you, I have no preparation. And the cool breeze comes to my aid. It's open stage, and the paper simply falls. Now, you have to understand, in front of me, there are audiences from outside, and there is the Vice Chancellor and the Pro-Vice Chancellor sitting in front of me. That was Professor Jamil Chaudhary sitting in front of me. And in that moment, I'm like, what do I do? So the audience started laughing. About 5 to 7 seconds gone, audience started laughing, and I'm freaking out. So I don't know what came onto me. I thought, I'll have to do something. I'll have to make something out of it. So I thought, okay, here it goes. I started saying, "Arey bhai, puthi pata ki bhul hoy na?" And the audience, they were like, what's going on? It took them some time. I asked them that, do we not make mistakes as we tell the stories? It took about 2-3 seconds. They were very kind, I must say. And they immediately like, yes, hi. Okay. Taile? Apnar hashen ken? Why do you laugh? Cholen, abar shuru kori. Restart. And then, bhai bonera shonen diya mon. Manusher antardondro kori ko bono. So that's my life of acting. So whenever this story about BRAC University, about TAR, and the Shah Rukh Khan story came in front of me, I was reminded of my acting life and how I have been improvising all my life. And on stage, as an artist, as a training and development professional, we have been improvising a lot. So I have a few things to share with you guys that I think probably will help you to understand how my life journey was. And maybe some bits and pieces here and there you can take away for your own understanding. I actually confronted my friend who was the director many times that, do you accept this crime that you have committed? This scarring that you have given me forever? He's always like, well done. Never accepted his crime, actually. And here I am left with my emotional scarring. I was born in Borishal. My parents, parents and my 2 elder sisters, they were very loving towards me. I had a fantastic childhood. And also, to some extent, a bit strict. Because my mother used to wake me up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I had to, it was like routine, I have to do the rewaz, about 52 modules or haltas that we say, so 52 rewazes that we have to complete. Almost every morning this was the routine. It was very strict, and it helped me later in my life. I understood, but I hated every moment of it when it was happening to me. Waking up at 5 o'clock, it was never pleasant. But it paid off later. My father, on the other hand, took a very interesting stance in terms of my musical growth. He actually gave me a different treatment. He knew that I am not very responsive towards theory first and then the result. So he actually gave me a taste of the result. So suddenly, I'm not sure about my age, I think around 8 or 9 when it was, of my age, years. And so he started playing Pandit Ajay Chakraborty in my house on a regular basis. For about 5-6 months, it's just Pandit Ajay Chakraborty playing and playing and playing Nazrul song. So initially I did not like it because I did not understand classical music back then. But as it continued, I think I developed the antenna for it, the receptors for it. And suddenly one day he finally asked me that, sing this song. I tell him, I never sang this song before, ever. He said, go try, it's okay. You manage something, start. With the harmonium, I start singing. Porodeshime, Nazrul song, sung by Pandit Ajay Chakraborty. I started following that. As I started playing, as I started singing, I realized that the song has somehow, it kind of got installed in me. And I realized that I'm singing very spontaneously. I'm not thinking, it's just coming out. And I suddenly fell in love with classical music and instant improvisation, which actually laid the foundation later in my life of how my songs are produced. And I enjoyed improvisation a lot because, for example, just to give you an idea, the song Chirodhara, for example, I don't know if you have heard the song. Okay. The Chirodhara song, just to give an example, the first line, for example, চাঁদের আলোয় দেখো ভেসে যায় আমাদের পৃথিবী. So when these two lines gets repeated later, then it changes. চাঁদের আলোয় দেখো ভেসে যায় আমাদের পৃথিবী. So these instant improvisations is something that I got into and I started enjoying this. And later I realized that my father kind of played a trick on me. That is basically giving a taste of what I can do and then later getting me involved. And now you figure out. Now you take the trouble of understanding what the theories are. And then I got into classical music and started to understand the theories of music and different ragas and different tals. And then my whole journey kind of grew. So I owe a lot to my family and friends and my loved ones. I would love to say, if I could say that, whatever I am today is because of me, but it is never the case. It's a blatant lie. My family members are very involved in my growth as a musician. My friends are very involved as a musician. My colleagues, my association, my current family members, my wife. Interestingly, her name is Tahir too. So, absolutely, yes, they are involved. It is a complete teamwork and the result of the teamwork is right now where I am. Speaking of the song Chirodhara, this song was literally created in BRAC University residential campus. So the TARC, back there it has the elaboration of Training and Resource Center, but we had a parody name. We used to call it Tumhara Amar Relationship Center. Because in TARC, people used to go and they used to get into relationships and after that, many of them did not survive. It happens. It's okay. It's young minds that can happen at times. Basically, Chirodhara is kind of a result of that, but I'm not going to get into that story. But I will tell you the story of how Chirodhara is a story of friendship. Because the lyricist, Tushar Hassan, this was our second song, and basically we were trying to make a new song. The first song has been sung in front of a live audience in TARC. This was our second song. So when he gave me the lyrics first, it was not the version that you have heard. The middle part was different. So we created the song with the same kind of melody. We were beta testing with the friends, trying it out, how friends are reacting, we're seeing it. But as I'm singing, I realized that the lyrics doesn't make sense. The middle part doesn't make sense. It has not here, not there. It doesn't mean anything. So I was very hesitant. Do I tell him? Do I not tell him? Will it hurt his feelings or not? At one point I thought I should tell him. So I went up to him one day and I'm like, this lyrics, this part doesn't make sense. He's like, why? So I was, go, chill. So basically this, the middle part, the Antura part, the words are put together, but it's not giving any meaning. I tried to explain to him. He was like, yeah, I don't know what it means too. Hello, you wrote the lyrics. Yeah, I wanted to sound cool. We both come from suburban areas, so we wanted to sound very urban, cool music, but we had no idea what words we were putting. So Tushar said, this was Tushar's words, that when I realized that it doesn't make sense, I thought this is cool now. Okay. We thought, okay, let's bring our hearts back to it. It can't be this is not the result that we want. So we rewrote the lyrics, but this time, as he rewrote, my previous tune could not fit in. So we changed the tune. This time a new tune, and we're singing, again, better testing, better testing. But after a few days, one of the musician friends, he's like, why did you change the previous tune? The previous tune was better. Now this is my turn. I said, why? So he says that, look, previous tune was better. I'm like, Tushar, do you think so? Tushar is like, yeah, I think so too, yeah. I said, hello, nobody told me. So then we redid the entire thing again. We customized the new lyrics, we brought back the previous tune, and then finally this final version that you hear today was ready. And it was 2 a.m. in the morning, and we were crazily dancing out of happiness. And finally this song has taken place, and finally we can feel our heart and soul into it. But this entire thing, this entire experience taught us something, that we were not being honest with each other. Our integrity towards our job was missing. And because we did not want to harm the friendship that we had, we were very careful. And from that day on, we promised that our professionalism, our integrity towards our work, and our friendship, they should go hand in hand, but they should not conflict with each other. And we remained with that commitment forever. Till date, we are very good friends by Almighty's grace. And till date, we maintain that. And whichever lyricist I work with, even today, because I'm not very gifted with lyrics. So whenever I work with lyricists or musicians, I clear this up in the very beginning that, look, there will be feedback, exchanging, and we have to be okay with it. So that's how we remain very loyal towards our work, towards whatever we produce. So Chirodhara, as it came out in the first album, it was titled Shudhu Tomake, and then the second album, following album, Ditya. I recorded these two albums in a professional studio in Dhaka city. It was painful. After the classes, after my office, going to a studio across Dhaka city, you can understand the traffic jam. It was very, very, very tiresome. So as the third album approached, I was thinking of publishing my third album, Adore Shuktara. I thought I will do it on my own. I'll do it in my own place, the bachelor house that I had in Mohali. It was a very small house. So I thought I will do it there. But I need some bare minimum equipment, and that one of them, at least the minimum equipment that you have to have is a good microphone. And I did not have any. I thought I will at least borrow from somebody, one of my senior friends. This is basically, that's why this picture is in front of you. The microphone looks like this. And back then it was, mind you, expensive. And right now, as I can see that there are many less expensive options, but back then there was not many actually available. So I thought I will borrow. So I borrowed the microphone from one of the senior friends, but this net thing in front of it, it's called a pop filter. He did not have it. He said that you can buy this, I don't have it. I thought, okay, I'll buy the pop filter, no problem. So I went to the shop with my elder brother from cadet colleges. His name is Adnan Bhai. So we went to the shop. They charged us about 3,500 taka. They asked for 3,500 taka, and I was very upset. I barely had $1,000 in my pocket for the entire month to go. Where do I get that 500 taka? I was about to quit music out of sadness. I said that I will not do music. I'll be sad and lonely forever. No more music. Quit music forever. So my brother who was there with me, he kind of calmed me down. He told me, chill, relax. Let's get out of the shop first. Let's go home. So as we were going home, we planned for something. We thought we will make our own pop filter. Why do we have to wait for them to lower the price or for me to earn more money? Neither of them are happening anytime soon. Then we will buy one. We will make one. So from the grocery shop ahead, we bought a tea strainer, chai chutney if you will. And we bought some GI string, basically gunata, and a super glue. About $20 it cost us, the entire thing. And with that, we made our own new pop filter. if we can go to the next slide. Do we have the next slide? Clicker? Oh, yeah, sorry. See, this is how this happens. Just like that drama thing, it's my mistake, and now I'm thinking, what do I do with it? Let's just move past it. So this is what we came up with. Ignore the picture. Ignore the picture, please. And believe me, that is me. When I say the struggles, all the struggles that we went through, it has a cost on my head, on my hair. It is very costly. But in fact, that is me. I'll give you a clearer picture. That's basically it. And the entire third album was recorded with this pop filter, this peculiar looking thing. And we have made many songs with it. The interesting thing is nobody realized ever that this is in fact my equipment. I still have it as a memento for myself, because it keeps me wondering, it keeps me inspired. And I want to share that with you guys, that whenever you are stuck with resource constraint as young musicians, young artists, whoever wants to pursue something, entrepreneurship, whatever you want to pursue, there will be resource constraints coming towards your way. I urge you to remain frugal. Think about what matters. Think about the functionality of it. This equipment is a 20 taka thing, but it served its purpose. It's about blocking different harsher sounding words. The paw, these words, the extra airy words, has to be blocked. That's its job. And that's what it did. So if you can afford expensive setup, good for you. But if you can't, think frugal and don't stop. Keep finding your way out, and you will find your way out. Remember, building your skills is most important. The most important resource that you can have in your entire life is you. Always remember that. So that's why my entire childhood, I told you, that childhood struggle or difficulty, my mom waking me up at 5 o'clock, it paid off. It paid off later in my life when I realized that my skills are my biggest strength. That's what I owe it to, those training days. So I request you that your skills are your biggest strength. Build up your skills, and if you can afford expensive setup, good. If you can't, make it frugal. When tomorrow you can afford it, still remain frugal. Because beyond yourself, I urge you to take care of others. Be better for yourself and be better for others. Like the song I sang, পারবো না ছুতে শুধু স্বপ্নে এসেই বলবো তুমি ভালো থেকো. I suggest you নিজেকেও ভালো রাখি এবং সবাইকেও ভালো রাখি. Take care of yourself and take care of others. Thank you so much.